Yo, 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 welcome to the Rocket City Network. So, I want to ask you guys a question. Who had better competition, Jordan or LeBron in the finals? Who had better finals competition, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? You guys already know who I'm going with. LeBron James, of course. LeBron James defeated two top 10 dynasties, right? Jordan, he played against the Lakers, the Blazers, the Suns, and Utah, and also the Sonics, right? None of those teams were better than the Dallas Mavericks, yes, the Spurs, and Golden State. None of them were. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, you know, Jordan played against the Lakers. They was a former championship team. Wrong. That Lakers squad in 1990 to 91 was not the Showtime Lakers. No, they weren't. No Kareem, no Pat Riley. They were not the same Lakers teams that dominated the 80s. They were just not. I'm telling y'all. Now, look at LeBron. We've already went over it. LeBron did lose to Dallas, right? But I would argue that Dallas team was better than the Suns, the Sonics, both Utah teams, the Lakers, and the Blazers. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. And then you look at the competition that LeBron faced in the finals. Of course, Dallas, those two Spurs teams, and those Golden State Warriors teams. I do not think that none of those teams that Jordan faced in his 6-0 run were better than Golden State, Dallas, or the Spurs. They weren't. They weren't. You know, so when people talk about the 6-0 in the finals versus LeBron James being 4-6, you always have to bring up competition, right? You have to take things into context. And the competition for LeBron was better, was stronger than what Jordan had to face in the 90s. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You mean to tell me that the Blazers, as good as Clyde Drexler was better than Golden State? That team was better than Dallas Mavericks? That Blazer team was better than the Spurs? No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Competition matters. Competition matters, right? Playing TCU and FSU in a national title game is not the same as playing Georgia and Bama. No, it's not. It is not the same. Competition matters. And when Jordan went 6-0, he faced weaker competition than LeBron James did in the finals. Since the finals record is what y'all want to play everything or want to base everything on when you talk about these two all-time greats. Jordan faced weaker competition. He faced weaker competition. That's cool if you don't want to agree. Man, I mean, and I'm not even going to talk about the whole expansion of the NBA. We're not even going to get into that. You look at all the players that Jordan faced in the finals, right? A lot of you guys say that, well, you know, Jordan kept all-time greats from getting rings. Jordan's run was for 6 years. Most of the players that Jordan played against in the finals, they had 10, 15, 20-year careers, right? They had plenty of time to win. Jordan was doing load management in the 90s. He took off pretty much 5 years, right? He took off 5 years, and they had ample amount of time, ample amount of seasons to get a ring. Yes, they did. Of course, Gary Payton got his ring later on, you know, when he teamed up with some young guns. But the fact of the matter is, Jordan faced weaker competition than LeBron James. You can't tell me with a straight face that the Suns and the Utah Jazz and the Supersonics were better than the Warriors. Better than the Warriors without KD. You cannot tell me that. You cannot tell me those teams were better than the 73-9 Golden State Warriors teams. You cannot tell me that with a straight face. Again, you guys try to clown Bill Russell for his 11 rings because you guys believe that he played against garbage men, plumbers, painters, and carpenters. And you guys feel that the competition in the 80s and the 90s was better. Well, why can't you use that same logic for the eras that followed the 90s? So if you guys are saying that 6 rings is just as good as 11 rings, why can't 4 rings? In the current climate of the NBA where free agency and people are being selfish, everything it's the wild, wild west out here. Why can't you guys say that 4 rings is equivalent to 6 rings, like how y'all say 6 rings is equivalent to 11 rings? Use the same logic. Keep that same energy. Like I said before, Jordan faced weaker competition in the finals than LeBron James. Y'all can't prove me wrong. Y'all cannot deconstruct any of my arguments. That's why you guys are constantly hitting me up. Posting videos, tagging me in videos, because you guys understand that what I'm saying has some merit to it. As always, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment. I love the comments. Rocket City Network. We out. Yeah.